Hey, what's up everyone? It's Alex Sigrist, and it's time for an Alex Uncut, mainly because I don't have a lot of time today. It's now 6:51, and this video says it's going up by 9, so we'll see. But I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind, and that has been how well South Korea has been doing recently. And specifically, I want to talk to my friends and family in the United States and anywhere else where they're in the middle of this shutdown, lockdown, stay-at-home order, whatever it is. To be honest, ever since Korea sort of shut down, because they're not at a stay-at-home order, they've been doing pretty good, and it was a little scary in the beginning, admittedly, but ever since then, it's been going really well. So let me quickly tell you what to expect if you do well at this stay-at-home isolation order kind of time period. As of now, the restaurants in South Korea and the cafes and some of the tourist attractions have been getting back to normal. And I know one of the big things in the US economy that everyone's worried about is how quickly can we get back to normal? The thing is, what I'm seeing right now in the United States is people really dying to get back to this level of normal so quickly. But what I want to emphasize here is once you've done the right thing and you've brought the numbers down and you've brought the number of new cases down, then you actually go back to normal really fast. The cafes here are starting to fill up again, especially on the weekend. This past weekend, I went to a popular chicken restaurant, and the line was at least an hour long just to get into it. So there isn't a huge worry about what's going to happen to the economy. There are some worries, of course, since the Korean economy is connected to the Chinese economy and connected to the US economy. The world economy is really interconnected these days. But if you can get through this part of it a lot faster, then you'll be in the clear, and then your neighborhood cafes and restaurants will be okay. Now, there are some downsides. The cafes and restaurants that aren't that good have been seeing a lot less people, but I guess that's kind of capitalism. Sometimes you do lose a few restaurants in these recessions. But if you can get through this part, things got back to normal really, really quickly. So I will encourage everyone to continue staying at home for as long as your governor says you should stay at home, whether it be to the end of April, to the end of May. Once you get past it, it's amazing how quickly things get back to normal. I know there's a lot of negativity in the news about the people who are protesting, going to Capitol buildings at their state offices and being like, hey, reopen the economy, and they're all, I'll be honest, idiots. There's no other way to put it. I try not to call people out for being idiots because it doesn't help the cause, but they are really hurting the situation. But I wanted to take a positive spin on this one, not for what they're doing, because again, they're idiots, but in Korea, because we didn't have this strict stay-at-home order, about 20% of the population was still going out to work, taking the subways, the buses, and I work at a radio station, so I couldn't work at home. I had to be at the station to record. And even though 30% of Koreans were still going to their workplace and back, and some were even going to restaurants, they were still able to flatten the curve. So take some, comfort knowing that even if 10% of the population in the US right now acting like idiots, going out when they open the beach, even though it's not the right time to go back out to the beach, they're protesting downtown. The reason flattening the curve works isn't that everybody gets shut down. It's because 70%, 80% of people don't go out. So it actually slows the spread of the disease just enough to the point where the numbers still will start going down. So take comfort, even though there are people out there who are being dumb. As long as enough people out there are continuing to be smart, wear masks, keep their distance when they go to the grocery stores, only go to the grocery stores once a week, that kind of stuff, you're actually still able to flatten the curve and really put the US in a better situation. So that's just my kind of 2 cents that I'm giving to you from Korea as an American who lives here, has been here 10 years, and has really seen from the beginning of this, which was, it's not bad, to the middle of it, where it's, oh my God, what's happening, to the end, which is, well, not the end, but it's kind of light at the end of the tunnel kind of situation right now. Hopefully you are all staying safe and taking care of yourselves. That's it, just a little bit of a message of hope out there. Hope you're all doing well, and don't forget to like the video because, positivity during negative times like this. Really sorry this was just kind of a one take, one-on-one, but hopefully you got the nice little living room feel, I guess, chilling, hanging out, talking with Alex, and know that things are gonna be okay as long as the majority of Americans stick to what they need to do. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks for sticking around. Goodbye Haseyo.